Look. welcome back to Snow Peak. Welcome back to the Mighty House Casting. Today we are starting off strong with Snow Peak. This is the fourth match of the Snakedraft Tournament, and right now it's MATTRESS against SOPHWOB. The longest time we have played here since 2025 is 37 minutes, and the shortest time, very shortly, has been 80 minutes with Void against Shinobi, with an awesome cap who we have watched there. The high skill death ratio currently for this map is 6-1 by VR specialists, very recently of the last cast we have done, with the shortest cap time of 3.1 seconds. This map is generally pretty big, and we are playing on the uplink game mode, where you have to get, as the attacking team, a 7-digit code into a satellite disk. It's going to be a very exciting match today, and we're going to be seeing a lot of great action today. Alright, so my name is GameStreamerBeamer. I'm not entirely sure what happens, but my name is GameStreamerBeamer. I do not know entirely sure why my camera is off. But for today, I hope that we are able to get some good amount of clips. I've been trying to get myself busy with the social. There we go. I think that's better. That's a lot better. Finally, you can see me. That's a lot better. Yeah, we're going to be trying to do a lot more with the socials. I'm trying to work on something that's called Clip of the Week. This will be a place where many of the players are able to vote for the best player of that current Snakedraft week. We're going to be trying to get a lot of clips right there. I'm going to try to gather some, and I hope that you as viewers will also be able to help me do that and create a really compelling tournament environment. At this current moment, we already have 5 viewers, which is very strong for a starters. Talking about the team for today, on the MATTRESS side, they're just gathering up the players for so far, and we are going to try to see what's going on the moment that they are prepared to do so. Next of all, if there is any feedback that you can possibly give to the casts, please do so. I'm really trying to improve, so letting me know where I can improve in visuals, in type of commentary, in type of camera work, just let me know straight away. Because this is a learning curve. Without you as the viewers, I will not be able to improve as a caster, which I'm really trying to pursue. Talking about the teams, MATTRESS Dino, of course, very well known within the VRML and competitive community, together with SOPHWOB, really as well. They're working their asses off to really make a name for themselves. SOPHWOB, she's a very good player. I really enjoy watching the game styles of both these players, with MATTRESS Dino having been in a little bit more controversy than other players in my experience. I really can't wait to see what's going on in between these two people, because they are two professionals. If we just take a look at the lineup for today, on MATTRESS side, we have MATTRESS Dino with Phantom Operator Scavenger, Doggy Dog, and Anton. Anton really pulls off that last moment bullshit, or not bullshit, last moment shit, as in good work. On the SOPHWOB side, we have SDuff, Nightmare, Nova, and Sophie. Sophie, of course, being the SOPHWOB. I'm hoping to see a lot of great action today, a lot of great moments, and I can't wait to get started. Currently, the objective that we right now have is gonna be outside. It's in the south sector, and you will just see it the moment that we start. These players are almost ready to get started with their game, and I can also I cannot wait to start casting for you guys. Really, it's been an honor that I am allowed to do so, and I, on time and time again, I would like to continue doing so. Remember that you can book me in the description if you want your game in your league to be casted. Doesn't matter which league it is. Just book me. You can just get it done in 30 seconds. And you don't even need to sign up. You just need to send your email, the time, and the 2 team names and the code. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all. And that's what I'm working for. I'm working to get a bigger audience, and I really want to try to get into that esports environment for the commentary, and I hope that you guys also agree that I'm on the way to a professional performance, and that's what I'm looking for. It seems that right now they're just kind of switching around players, and we're just waiting for them to see. So let me just explain a little bit more about the game mode. The game mode is going to be uplink. Uplink is the game mode where you have an attacking party and a defending party. The Marsok being the attacking party, the Volk being the defending party. Marsok in green, Volk is going to be in orange, in the black suits. The complete goal for the attackers is to get within range of a satellite disk for the Volk party, and then type in a 7-digit code that they have to remember via the tablet. So they have to first remember the code, then type that in, and that's how they get 2 points for their attacking side. Of course, the defending party is trying to avoid this. They're going to try to set themselves up in great defense around the objective, sometimes even pushing out and flanking if possible, if the map allows it. And then that's how you try to be smart. You want to be trying to not do the same thing over and over. You want to adapt, you want to overcome, and you want to start learning from what you do in the past, and then try to find every mechanic in the game, your entire VR body, to get the best attack, the best defense, and to get the best moments out of there. There's going to be a lot of utilities used, probably. There's going to be a lot of great plays that we're going to watch. And it just takes a minute, because they're almost ready to start playing. And I hope that you are just as excited as I am. Because just in a second, we can finally watch the first round of the 4th match in the Snakedraft Tournament. Just keep a friendly reminder, if you do think, oh wow, this is a fantastic moment, and you want to see it back in the clip, just send me a timestamp in the chat, or make a clip yourself and just send it to me. I'll just post it. I have a secret recording in the background that keeps more high quality than my current cast allows on YouTube, so I will be able to create, finally, some good clips. So the biggest clutches voted by the poll, that's what we're gonna go on. That's what I'm gonna get onto Instagram. I think that would be very much enjoyable. So I'm gonna get the first poll out, and that is gonna be who is going to be the MVP, or actually, which team most likely will win the Snow Peak map? Oh, will win Snow Peak. There you go. I want to see what your guys' confidence is with about the teams. There you go. Whilst I'm talking right here, we have no time to wait. We gotta get going, because the official first round is going to be underway. Right, talking about the objective, we have a south side objective. This is a little bit of an open side objective. You have 3 attacking fronts, and for the Marstock you have multiple types of spawns. From now on, they spawn throughout the north, which is not the best, not the worst map. As you can see, they have a long way to go to the objective. They all seem to be going for a 5-man push currently down the east, and they're trying to make their way probably through the inside of the compound. It looks like that defense is slowly trying to set themselves up for good positions. Nightmare sitting by the boxes trying to get a good overview from the center. Together with Nova. Nova is currently holding on the entire center surface area whilst being able to rotate to defend that horseshoe area. Horseshoe is called this tunnel because this tunnel looks like a horseshoe from the inside out in map perspective. So quick peeks are going to happen. They seem to be really aware of the surroundings. A little aggressive on my side, but it's not something that I really dislike to see. They seem to be having a good team play by splitting up with each other. Some Phantom coming in around the outs, a little bit of the entrance, while Nova is kind of holding very sneakily inside the very sneaky inside the corner. Mattress, Dino, and Anton, they seem to be really working together on this one. Good tablet checking. Gonna take a while for these players to make a play. I think Doggy Dog is already reaching the south pretty quickly. It seems that Nova is aware of the enemy's position, so I'm just gonna watch what Nova watches. There he is, downed. Great shot by Mattress Dino. Great shot by Mattress Dino. But now the location is known. People are rotating, people are moving around. Dove shot down Doggy Dog, pushing through the tunnels while watching under the car. As you can see, that is a good idea. You can make use of your entire VR body to make, you know, to get... Ooh, yeah, he's making use of his entire VR body to get a big advantage over the enemy player. And I think Phantom Operator is now aware of that problem. MATTRESS down to get him some good shots down on Sophie, but Sophie has revived herself. That's the first frag out. Anton is now watching that angle. Little Patience has grown. She's not moving back to that east side again. She's not trying to repeat the same angle. But what's Nightmare going to do? Is Nightmare going to be able to watch her listen, or is he just going to wait until people appear? Yes, he is. G2 Reaper has managed to flank around, but unfortunately got killed. MATTRESS has been downed, getting revived by Anton. That's a good down for making sure to confirm the body. Nightmare's watching. A little bit of impatience there as he got over the box, but this is going to be good. Nightmare playing really patient out there. It seems that the MATTRESS team is really trying to be patient. They do not want to rush these things, but they do need to get a move on, because they only have 2 minutes on the clock. It's not too much of time. That's a frag, but it did not connect. They are seemingly aware, but now it's up to Nightmare. He got flashed, he's ducking down. Come on. MATTRESS is watching the angle. He is very aware there could be a person on that position. He's not entirely sure, but holding a strong angle right there. Pushing up, pushing up. Communicating very effectively, the MATTRESS team is. Talking about strategies that they're going to do. Trying to smoke out the objective, causing a little bit of panic, but it's not working. Because Dove has pushed back a little. Got killed. MATTRESS Dino. You're thinking of a cap? Where Anton is now the only one alive on the MATTRESS team. Ooh. And this is the first kill, or the first win of the Sophie team. There we go. That's some good things we see right there. Great action on both teams. It seems that the MATTRESS team seemed a little aggressive, but they really tried to get that teamwork down in a correct spot, while the Sophie team has managed to get a solid defense out there. They pushed back, like the SDOF. He pushed back just right in time. As you can see, this is looking pretty good. The stats so far, nothing too much interesting to see, but it seems that we're just warming up to get a good play out there. We can't say much from that first round, but good job on both sides. That's all I can say about it. Snow Peak being a very big map, you just have to be patient, because things like this, they don't go fast. You just want to take your time in order to pull off a better strategy. And if you think clearly and don't push too fast, you are more likely to get better results in terms of the strategy to get a good kill or a good cap or a good defense. It depends on how you look at it, of course. Basically, that you need to just find the balance in this type of situation between speed and strategy. So far, yeah, that's all I can say. I just hope that you guys are trying to help me get some good clips out there, because we need those in order to pull off the clip of the week. Without your guys' help, I won't be able to do that exactly. But enough about me talking about socials and bullshit like that. I'm gonna get us started for round 2. Same objective, and just the team switch around. Remember, this is the uplink game mode. The Marsok, or the blue attacking team, has to defend So has to attack this objective and type in a 7-digit code, whilst the defending team has to try and defend it. Remember, they do not know where the MATTRESS team spawns. They have multiple different sections of spawning locations. But it seems that the MATTRESS team has gotten lucky. They have now spawned in on the west, the closest one probably towards the objective, or at least maybe the most feasible one. Nova already getting a good call out on Anton. First shot by your first nightmare on Anton. Anton has been downed, not confirmed, so he is able to call out all these locations to his enemy team, so to his friendly teammates. G2 Reaper coming in around the center. A great angle by Scavenger, just holding it very long, but it could be potentially very risky. Listening closely to the noises, Scavenger could detect Nova any second now. He might think, I think he might have heard something, or no, he's checking, he's just checking. GT Reaper just popping out there just a second as Scavenger moves away. And straight up into the action, Scavenger getting a good kill on Sophie. But now GT Reaper is probably aware of the location. Yes, he is. Doggy Dog getting a good shot on this location, but Scavenger detecting the smoke. Is he gonna take it? Is he gonna move on it? GT Reaper and Scavenger, their angles just miss. And Scavenger gets his second kill. Now it's up to Nightmare. Nightmare knows something is going on. So what is he going to do to try and get a good attack out there? Because right now it's a 4v3 situation. Not too bad, not too good. But don't forget about Phantom Operator. Phantom Operator just managed to push all the way around. Is he going to be able to get his first kill out soon? Yes, he might be. Look at that. Nightmare killed off Scavenger. But look at that. 1 kill, 2 kill. Great flank by Phantom Operator. Getting out the utils. That's the flash. Phantom Operator might be able to get this last kill here. Yes, he is. Getting a good point for the MATTRESS team. Honestly, what we just saw was a great flank by Phantom Operator. Instead of sitting down in the defense, he chose for violence and managed to push around to kill off 3 of the MATTRESS attackers. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. So just checking out the scores back here. I'm just going to keep track of them every round. Like that. Nightmare getting it with a 4-to-1 kill death ratio. Phantom Operator with 3-to-1. Nothing too much going on. It's only the second round. It's already tight gameplay. As in, there is not much that I can say about who is going to win and who is not going to win. Also, I'm happy to announce that we're currently sitting at a stable 14 viewers. So, don't forget that you can book me as a caster online via the website, which you could potentially, or if you want to, do for any type of league, any type of Onward League tournaments like that, because I'm going to keep doing it. Casting is one of the things that I love to do. And don't forget that you can send your clips to me. I'm going to create a clip of the week. So send your clips if you have good moments. I'm sorry for me yapping about it almost every round. I'll quit it. But I'm just too excited to just talk about it. Alright? That's just, you gotta understand it. You gotta understand it. Seems already fine. Alright, we have moved through round 3. Sitting down on the defense, we right now have a different objective on the northeast of the map, inside the compound. Remember, it's the goal for the blue team, the MATTRESS team, to attack this satellite and type in a 7-digit code. But for now, it seems that the MATTRESS team has gotten the quick spawn, the most favorable spawn, potentially, definitely, because... Ooh, that was close.
Don't be greedy, just wait.
That's what you got. They're trying to wait to see if any of the defense is trying to flank around.
I'm staying behind you.
Great communication between Anton and the rest of his team. Looking good out there, boys. GT Reaper already gonna get some first shots out, but he's ducking
Yeah,
down, trying to use his entire VR body to get back into cover. Which is... it's risky to do that, mister. It's risky to do that, but I really like that you're doing it. It's looking great. It's looking great. Doggy Dog and Mattress Dino have tried to get into that north approach. They're really trying their best to work as a team, which is very hard to do in a proper setting with limited communication if you don't want to make too much noise. Like that. Just taking a look out there. SOPHWOB is currently outside. We have Sophie inside using a pistol flashlight in order to blind enemy people coming into the door. As you can see, for us it's fine. It's okay. But in the game, you actually do get blinded by this entire flashlight. So it's a great idea, great idea. I wonder if they've done it at the other door as well. No, they haven't. They haven't. But now it's up to Doggy Dog and Mattress Dino to make a play. Are they choosing to go north? Yes, they are. They're choosing to move... They might try to go inside the compound.
Fucking idiot. I never want you to speak, man.
No, I won't catch it. I won't catch them.
A little bit of team-to-team communication right here. I think they're thinking the objective has the wrong space. Or are they? No, they're not. They're just going for it. They just want to move inside the compound safely. That's looking good. Looking good. Anton is already getting Clyde closer to the objective. I think he's going to be the first person to reach some action right here. The defense is currently really solid. You just have 5 people around the objective just boxing it in, making sure that nothing can happen to it. Remember, there's a many amount of boxes. There we have the first piece of action. A little pre-fire by Doggy Dog. There's a really tight... Oh no, a TK! How could you? Mattress, no. Oi, 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 oi. That's not good. That's a frag, well placed, did not connect, but there is SOPHWOB. He just popped around the corner and managed to get a good kill out. But Anton saw him. That's it. That's a great refrag. Well, if you count it as a refrag, depending on how you look at it. I thought it was a good point. A good point. Good kill. Making it a 4v4. Mattress also pre-firing that corner. GT Reaper is a little bit excited about that south side. But the real danger is just outside, just... Sophie definitely hurt Anton. You saw the peek. Frag pops. Does not connect. A frag being blown outside. Anton sitting behind cover, ducking down for any utils that could potentially be dangerous. Nova tried to pre-fire through the boxes, but it did not work. Anton, getting in with the flash, did not connect because Sophie just shot him down, John. GT Reaper's really happy on that south side, nothing much going on, but the attack is really being blown off. There's only 2 attackers. It's only Phantom Operator and Mattress Dino at this current point. It's very hard to attack this objective, I must admit. Nova already killed off Mattress Dino, so it's only up to Phantom Operator now. It's got to be really difficult. Almost impossible. That's the flash. He's turning the other way around. I think he's going to decide to move another route, or hoping to get someone to push out. Yeah, he's going to turn around, but is he going to have enough time? Because it's only 1 minute and 18 seconds left. That's interesting. So, the polls are tied currently. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat to see. Holy cow. Well, I'm going to pull out a different poll then. Alright. Phantom Operator's just going really quiet. You don't hear a single footstep. Just a single one. Really trying to use that side to an advantage. That's already util. That's a flash being used. That's a good kill. Ooh, and he just got wiped out. There's nothing he could do about that. Good try. Really good. Well, that's what we saw here. Just a great push from Phantom Operator. He managed to get a single kill, but otherwise, not much that he could do in order to avoid this from happening, obviously. A 1v4, it's almost impossible to do, and definitely on this objective. This objective is just so extremely hard. So yeah, we have just witnessed Snow Peak. We're already at round 4 for the next round. And currently, Mattress Dino seems to be doing a decent job. He managed to get 1 TK. It can happen, you know. In tens of moments, you just sometimes make mistakes. Things like that can just happen. Phantom Operator also just playing really well, just like Nightmare. I enjoy watching his career. He's been on my team before, so I'm really happy to see him back in some good games. Like that. There we go. Currently, we're sitting at a steady 14 viewers. Please do continue to support the Mighty Owls casting. We've really tried to improve ourselves every day, every time. Like today, I've worked on Arctic and Snow Peak, as in the introduction of the maps that you saw at the beginning. So I'm really hoping to keep continuing that type of improvement every time. Anyway, it seems that Snow Peak, even though it is a huge map, is currently being played very thought out. So they definitely know what they're doing. It's not like they're just working around and thinking like, okay, what the hell do I do? It seems like these players are actually using very well knowledge about how to play the game and about how to defend and how to attack, how to approach the situation. It's looking really good. All right, round 4. Right, same objective inside the compound. Remember, the attacking team, this time it's SOPHWOB's team, is trying to attack this objective, whilst the orange team, the Volk team, is trying to defend it. They do have quite a range of typing in that 7-digit code, so if they get close enough, they can just get it. Phantom Operator, you are gonna be the first one to get in some trouble, Bubby. Mr. Phantom Operator. Alright. It seems that they're choosing the wide approach. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to go inside. Yes, they are. I think they are. Good. Some very, very patient gameplay we got here. Seems that Phantom Operator is gonna get attacked. Yes, he is. Is he gonna be the first one to strike? Yes, he is! Sophie was ready for it, but unfortunately not quick enough. Phantom Operator just shot her first. But he knows about your first Nightmare. Nightmare is getting down a very well placed flash. But he's in big trouble because he's going to get attacked from 2 sides. How are you going to deal with that? Phantom Operator is really patient, just holding that angle very strong. Ooh, that's a great free fire by Nightmare, but it just did not connect just yet. Nightmare, ooh, God, he heard Esdolf, he heard him. Getting a good kill out there. How is this possible by this man? This man is playing great. Ooh, but Nova got Phantom Operator in return. That's a great gameplay by Phantom Operator, but Nova and Nightmare, very great teamwork on their side. That really worked out well, and they have managed to shut him down. Wow, that's looking really good today. So the attacking team is still 3 players down instead of like having the full 5-man team. So this offense, this part where everyone just hunkers down to the objective, it's gonna be really hard to attack. I wonder what their approach is going to be. Are they gonna split off? Are they gonna work in the 3-man team? What is their idea? What is their ideology? GT Reaper is probably gonna be the first one to get into main action.
I'm looking for you, so really quick.
Just looking for utility somewhere close. I understand that. I get that. It's very important to do so. Using utilities is just a thing that you just have to do. Without utilities, you're not going to go in anywhere. It's going to be impossible. Just Nova just approaching very quietly once again, not a single footstep, utilizing their entire VR body and controller to get the best movement out of there. You want to make yourself a small target? This is the way how you do it. Using night vision as well, that's a great idea. You can just spot out the contrast of the black-orange defending team with the night vision. That's a really great idea. That's already the first type of action that we're seeing. And we already have GT Reaper trying to shoot. The GT Reaper is throwing out some smokes out there. They're getting pre-fired. How long are they willing to wait? Throwing a frag. Frag did not do anything. Very well communicated. Oh, that did not connect well. That connected. Oh god. Nova got some good kills out there. Holy cow, we just missed that action. Scavenger getting a good trade out there. And now Nightmare is playing up a 1v1 against Anton. Damn, that's close. That's close. Holy cow. Damn. I think it should be this one. I accidentally forgot to press the button. Excuse me, boys. Oh, I changed. Yeah, basically you saw me make a tiny mistake. But we already got the scores, that's alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. I made a mistake. That's what we got. Look at that. Anyway, 2-2. This is looking good. It's just tight. Like, it's just trade-off, at least. Fork trade-off. But it came very close to a Marsok win. Like, this close. They just had to trade in that, like... And then it had to go into Nightmare's side. It's just not much that you could do about it. It was just looking good. Anyway, looking up to the match stats once again. Yeah, Phantom Operator is just being king of the game, together with Nightmare. These two are just really carrying the kills at this moment. Doesn't mean that they're carrying the entire team. It means that they have encountered the most action and survived the most amount of times. So that's pretty good. Phantom Operator, I'm just really a fan of the guy at this moment. Holy cow. Anyway, we're now switching down to a new objective, which is going to be taking place on the entire west section of the map. I'll actually switch back once again. I think that would be a solid way to do it. It's on the place where the 2 hangars are. It's going to be in between, next to that helicopter on the left side of the map. It's going to be pretty hard to encounter because there is, like, you can attack from the north, you can attack from the south. There is a lot of possibilities that you can just do within this objective. It doesn't allow you just 3 ways approaching or just 4 doors. It encounters you an entire open field with a few spots around the fence with gaps so that you can properly approach it. Remember, this is uplink. The Volk team has to defend this satellite at all costs in order to avoid the Mattress or the attacking team to get 2 points. So we already see Nova pushing out straight onto the lake, which could be very risky because they could have spawned on the north side, but it is worth it. we go. Nova getting already really aggressive next to the bunker. Those are just some shots. Sophie already getting attacked up by
Just
Phantom
pre-fire.
Operator. Sophie had to revive herself. Alright, looking good.
He might push north. I haven't seen him go for it yet, but he's by the bunker, Heskos.
Some good communication between his teams about possibilities of what could have happened. But Nova's just holding the angle very solid. Very solid, not moving an inch. Ooh, and that's the time he decided to move off. He's still worried about the northern flank, which I can understand. Already some shots out, some little pre-fires.
I'm gonna start moving down slowly. I might get killed on this cross.
Yeah.
He's very, very aware of what could happen. But look at that. We already have a north flanker. But
Kill
Doggy
bunker, Echo
has
4.
managed to kill off Nova. Great action. Good shit. It seems that we have a player called Anton in the far, far away distance trying to come and attack from the north.
So they can't kill me because there's two at bunker lane probably.
Ooh. GT Reaper, you are in big trouble. You're gonna be facing so many enemies at any second now. Remember, this is Onward. This is a virtual reality shooter. Anything can happen and anything will happen depending on how the teams play it. GT Reaper, come on boy. What are you doing? What is your plan? Any second now and things could just turn the entire other way. The angles are almost crossing. This could be turning out very unlucky for GT Reaper. He's pushing back, he's holding himself back to neutral. Just want to see what Mattress sees.
I think I saw someone on that tower.
Mattress taking his time as well. They only have 3 minutes left, which is still plenty of time, but it seems that the kind of work around. That's one kill, and that's a trade. Great action. Great action by GT Reaper together with that nice off trade. At least it's 3 versus 3. Well, technically 3 versus 4 if Mattress still gets revived. Yes, he has been revived. That's good action, but SOPHWOB is getting some good action on Mattress Dino, and he has been shot by Sophie. Sophie, she did it. She got a great shot down on Mattress Dino. Right, looking good. Scavenger, one of 3 last people alive. What is the Marsok side going to do? What is Doggy Dog already doing?
Flash.
Throwing a flash. I'm not seeing. Going in over the lake. That's pretty dangerous, but he's working for it. He's trying anything. They only have 1 minute and 48 seconds. That's not a lot of time. Definitely not on Snowpeak. You're gonna need it. And definitely Anton, because Anton has to start moving. Any second now. Nightmare. Any second now. Yes! Great kill by Nightmare. I think he heard Doggy Dog from the ice lake, because the ice does make a lot of noise. Now we have Anton coming in. Ooh. Barely peeks over him. But yeah, only 1 minute left. What are you gonna do? He knows that he's there. He knows that he's there. Scavenger is in big trouble, but who's more in trouble is Anton, because... Actually, Sophie, because Scavenger knows. But you only have 42 seconds left. What are you gonna do? Anton challenging Nightmare, coming in quickly to the point. Only 35 seconds left. There is a lot of pressure, and unfortunately, the pressure has managed to kill him. And it's only up to Scavenger. 30 seconds. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you do when somebody comes for you? 15 seconds. Ooh, already getting challenged by Sophie. Probably gonna get killed up by Nightmare. Yeah, there's nothing much he can do. He's run out of time. That's it. That's it. The SOPHWOB team has managed to hold a solid defense. The Marsoc ran out of time. The worst thing that can happen to any Marsoc team is running out of time, because it adds so much pressure to the players and they will start making mistakes. That kills them. So, unfortunately, he had no other choice but to start pushing. There was no other outcome for this round when it goes this way. So, getting back to the points again, Nightmare getting a good amount of kills again. It's looking very good in terms of statistics so far. And we still have possibly 2 rounds to go, but it might be a map win if the SOPHWOB team is able to hold down their attack. It's going to be able to push their attack to the limit. This objective, it ain't easy. It's just very open. You can attack from all different angles, but so can the defending team hold deeper angles to try and make sure you don't get close to it. There is a lot of possible plays that you can do. Apologies. Yeah, there's a lot of different plays that you can do. So I'm just hoping for the best. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Still, same objective. The goal of Uplink is to get to the satellite code, to the satellite, and then type in a 7-digit code so you score 2 points for your team. That is a massive blow towards the enemy team. That means they have to win a defense round and an offense round in order to get back to the position where they have a possibility of winning. So, this might be already the first map win, but it depends on how it goes. This is at least round 6, I think. Yeah. Right, looking good out there. Looking good. Marsoc team seems to have the worst spawn ever. They are spawned all the way on the east, not even close to the objective.
You can hit the top tower, so I'd do bottom. Alright, I'll clear top then.
And I've seen AD do it as well. 2 of their players are XAD.
Looking good out there, boys. Scavenger getting quite far out, sitting in the same position as GT sat just a moment ago, but he's sitting a lot lower. He's not watching that left side. He's just holding that straight line. It's a little bit as GT Reaper just did it a moment ago, because as you could see, Nightmare had an angle on him, but he couldn't see him because he used his entire VR body to get down to the mountain and use that as cover. We already have a north flanker, which is going to be Nova. I think he is going to be playing the same role as Anton by pushing the north side and trying to confront the enemy through that ice lake, through long range. But it seems that Scavenger's already going to pick up some action soon. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Come on, Nightmare. What's going on? What are you doing? I want to see what you're happening. Down the tower, he thinks there's a potential target there. First shot has been made as a free fire.
Fuck out of me.
Yeah, I understand that. That would scare the shit out of me as well.
Or what?
Oh, but that's already the first shot being taken by Scavenger.
Bottom of tower, very, very bottom. He's looking
Right?
backside.
Scavenger's gonna be getting soon. Yes, and that's already a
Nice
first
one.
down. Ooh, that's Sophie. Is he going to be able to challenge Sophie? No, he pushed out. And that's where Esdov has managed to kill Scavenger. Ooh, what a waste. What a waste. Unfortunate to see that happen.
Are they left? Are they south side or north side?
Nightmare has been revived because he hasn't been fully killed off, but they got into a trade with Phantom Operator. Now Mattress, instead of sitting on the tower, he actually sits next to it. He narrowly misses that HE frag. Oh man, what a... Whew. You can just scratch his head for that one. Picking very carefully. Just not wanting to take her an unnecessary risk. But I want to see what Sophie is going to be doing today. Using the sandbags as cover. Did he... Ooh. They did not see each other. I saw that little black head pop out of there of Mattress Dino. Yes, there it is. Sophie figured it out. Mattress is not able to connect the shots yet.
Next to the tower. I'm gonna try and nade it.
Nade's being thrown. A little too close. A little too close. But look at that. S-Dov is getting closer to Doggy Dog. And it's looking very close on the action. But Doggy Dog is the first person to start shooting and gets that kill out of the way. Only a 2-person attack. This is all Marsok has left. It's now a 3v2. It's gonna be difficult for the Marsok team to get a decent push out of there, but I think there's definitely big possibilities. Sophie holding an angle real tight on it. First smoke's being thrown. Is Mattress gonna reply to it? Oh, 2 minutes left as well. Not a lot of time. Being pushed out. Doggy Dog is kind of pushed out. No, he's not. He's changing. He's staying back. Sophie, what can you do for us? Are you going to be able to get Doggy Dog? Doggy Dog is moving in the other way, and he's probably going to be able to challenge GT Reaper any second now. Depending on who shoots who first. Or it's going to be GT Reaper against Doggy Dog, but actually it's going to be Sophie. Sophie, come on. That's it. Good kill. Mattress is still on the tower, but got killed by GT Reaper. Great team play of them. Holy cow. Only a 1v2 from a 3v2 to a 1v2, making it extremely dangerous for now Anton to start defending. It's up to you, boy. It's up to you to stand up that defense and make sure that nobody caps that objective. But remember, only 48 seconds on the clock, so that means there's a lot of pressure for the Marsok team right now. Definitely a lot of pressure because it seems that GT Reaper is coming in around for a flank, but is he going to be able to make it do? 30 seconds, yes, he calls it out. 30 seconds. Anton now knows as well. The players hear a tiny beep when the 30-second timer goes off. So, what's going to happen? Anton, what are you going to be able to do? Getting the first kill out there, but Sophie is actually going for the cap, is she? Yes, she is. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow. A huge win. A huge win for the SOPHWOB team. Whoa, that's an excellent cap. That's an excellent cap. Another one for the statistics that I can add for the next time we play. Holy cow. That was looking good. Yeah, just before the people start leaving, I'm going to change back to the score string. Very important to see what's going to happen. We have a cap by Sophie. Highest kill death ratio right now is Nightmare with 8-3. Looking really good out there. These two teams are fighting each other till the end. Like, they're not waiting it up. They're just head-to-head combat. Nothing more than that. Nothing better than that. Oh, apologies, I have hiccups. Anyway, it's very good to see two professional teams just try and fight it off against each other. It's not easy to play in this state, in this game. It's just, you gotta be so smart and work together with your teammates and communicate effectively, which the SOPHWOB team did really well, I must say, I must admit. Mattress team, also really great communication, great use of utils, great amount of risks that you want to take in order to get some good actions. Yes, of course, sometimes it doesn't work out, but these two teams, they're very, very equal in terms of strength. I'm just gonna say it that way. I'm waiting for the next map. I really wonder which one is going to be. I hope that's a map that I have, or else I'm gonna have to, I don't know, suck something out of my thumb, if you called it that, the Dutch way of doing it. Oh, anyway, I haven't been this excited since so long. It's been a real great honor casting the Snakedraft Tourmanent so far. I'm really happy that I'm allowed to do it, and I'm really happy that people hopefully enjoy my cast. Don't forget, if there is a question that you have, just post it in the chat. So I'm now trying to get off. I don't know. I'm trying to get some polls out. I'm trying to get some stuff out. But all right, we are already going to the next map. Let's go. Well, welcome back to the Mighty Casting. Right now, we are playing on Bazaar. Hoo-hoo, very good. This is a little city map based in Afghanistan. It's a medium to long range, with the longest time played being 42 minutes and 28 seconds. So the high skill death ratio that I've recorded personally is 10:4 with a 3.2 second cap. Yes, these statistics will be updated after today, because right now I'm trying to keep it as recent as possible, with 2025-2026 being in the list. And hopefully, I hope that you all will enjoy the Mighty Casting for the second map. Alright? The second map. Alright. Mattress team. Yeah, make our combat. There we go. So there you go. I'm sorry, I'm just typing out the poll and your a little delay out there. There we go. Anyway, hopefully we're gonna have a great time. That these two teams are already trying to start up and start strategizing. This map is genius. You can climb inside buildings. You can climb on stairs, on top of the roofs. There are many complex objectives to defend and attack. So both easy, both hard, but it's just a great combination between getting into the long range, like you did in Snow Peak, but also getting to the close quarter combat, like you see on more maps like Suburbia, Cargo. These are the smaller maps. Like this is like a great combo. You have a few streets, a few main streets, where you can have really long angles, but most of the fights will take place in close quarter market areas. As you can see from that picture right there in the center, you can already see it's very sand themed. So, but enough talking bullshit. We are ready for the first round. Alright, the first objective for the Volk is gonna be on the west side of the map. Remember that it's the goal of the Volk, the orange team, to defend this objective at all costs, so that the SOPHWOB team is not able to get a 2-pointer on the map. Alright? So, that means that Martok right now is really trying to set up their attack. They're really trying to take over the street and get across it as quick as they can, so that they will not get held back by the Volk team. Climbing up the stairs. This is the great wonders of VR. This is the great wonders of VR. You can climb up buildings. Anton is doing it as well. Is he going to be able... Yes, he already calls out some of his enemies, but he's also going to be able to get his first kill out there. Yes, he is. Great shot by Anton. Great play. They are very aware of it. SOPHWOB, GT Reaper, any of the players are now ready for that rooftop. But that also means there's one less person to defend that objective. But look at that, GT Reaper and Phantom Operator are now challenging each other. Hui, but Phantom Operator was first. Oi, 1 TK can happen. Things in pressure just happen. Just let it happen.
I'm so retarded.
You said it, buddy. You said it.
He's on the right side of it.
Looking pretty good out there, Nightmare. I'm very happy that you got some good angles on it, but you have 4.5 minutes and one less guy to worry about, maybe. Depends on how you look at it. Esdov, I'm not sure what he's going to be doing, but we're going for it. It's only them two now. Is Anton gonna peek above it, or is he gonna just... Ooh, yes he is! He's getting challenged by Nightmare sitting on the opposite rooftop! This is what I call genius about Bazaar. Bazaar allows for so much possibilities like this. And like that, he just jump scared Anton. There's no other way. He could never have been prepared. Ooh, but Mattress Dino has managed...
One is on their side, bro.
Oi, 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 oi. That ain't good. Mattress got a good kill out there. So far, SOPHWOB team has to win one Marshall round in order to be able to win this map. Because so far, it seems that they're just trying to, you know, it seems that they're just trying to trade off these rounds. And they're really close in terms of strength, and it makes it so much more fun and enthusiastic to watch. Oh, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Esdov, 3 minutes on the clock. He got a lot of time in the world. Wow. Come on, Esdov. Trying to try out some utils. It is going to attract some attention, but it might even work. It's a frag, but it does not connect. Well thrown, but unfortunately, no one there. It does give Phantom Operator. Phantom Operator, you're a smart little boy. You're smarty pants. You are going for the flank. And I like what you're doing there, because you might be actually able to do something out here. Playing it so patient, you still can't hear a single footstep because they're so slow and well disciplined in terms of footsteps. You are gonna get jump scared, Esdov. I can't wait for it. It's like listening to Jaws. Look at that. The shark is approaching and nobody can see it coming. Esdov is just holding it off very carefully, slowly getting closer towards the objective, but not much going on. Yeah, only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now it's going to be a little bit more troublesome. Scavenger moving around a little bit, but what do we see? What do we want? What can we do? Phantom Operator is in your ass. Just watch out. One footstep and you're a goner, Esdov. One footstep and you're a goner. That's all I can say. That's the first gunshot.
That was not legal. Okay.
Scavenger! Oi, 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 oi. The Mattress team already got down a good defense. Solid round. Solid round. Wow. That's very good to watch. Yeah, again, just solid defense on the Mattress side, and I really enjoyed watching it. It's well played by them. Alright, don't forget, if you see any good clips, give them to me. It's not a question anymore. I just want you to do it. Anyway, we got the scores right here for anyone interested. So far, not much that you can tell about this map, about the scores, because we just started and nothing much has happened yet. Alright, this is not looking good. I'm gonna turn off that light, actually. That's terrible. There we go. That's what you get when you light this at a different refresh rate. Anyway. I can't wait to get going for the second round, because now the SOPHWOB team has to go defending at the same point, and I wonder how well they are going to be defending it. If they are going to be a little bit overconfident to them being, you know... what can I do? I might be able to just change a little bit the brightness, because right now I'm a little bright and I don't like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Coming in for round 2 is now SOPHWOB against MATTRESS, with SOPHWOB on the defending side. Well, same objective to defend. The 7-digit codes for the blue MARSOC team has to be typed into the satellite on the back of their tablet, like you've seen in Snow Peak happening. Oh, very well. MARSOC team has been able to already contest that center street immediately due to their spawn location. Remember, the MARSOC side, they don't spawn just at a single place. They can spawn at multiple spots within the map. That's why you see them spawning at different sites. And now Anton is immediately trying to challenge Reaper, trying to do the same thing as that the MARSOC team has done before, the other MARSOC team. Ooh, Anton, he's just waiting for someone to get onto that rooftop. We already have one challenging person on the north side, which is going to be Phantom Operator. He's trying to work his way off the street, making sure that he can get a good kill out there. There we go. Seems that Phantom Operator is going to be the first person to take a little bit of action. Because Mr. Esdov is holding a really... Whoa. You are utilizing every piece of your body right there, sir. You're just laying down flat on the ground, holding a very important angle. But GT Reaper has been able to get the first kill off the defense side. That's a good try. And it has been noticed by Anton. Anton is watching it very strictly. GT Reaper is now moving back, it seems. Is he going to try to cross the street? Phantom Operator, you're going to be a little bit in big trouble, big boy. Ooh, the angle just narrowly misses. Watching it. That's it. Great kill by Phantom Operator. GT Reaper tried to go in for a flank, but obviously it did not work out at this moment.
Expect the double stack. That was...
Expect a double stack. I don't hear that often, but well called, well called. Anton, when are you gonna get off that rooftop? I enjoy you doing that. It's really fun to see Bazaar being used in its full possibility. Watch out that you don't break your legs, Anton. On the south side, we already have a challenging team. Doggy Dog is trying to get a little bit of a challenging position by crossing in the main street. Hopefully, Esdov is not going to turn around, or Nightmare is not going to watch that street, but this is what we see. Don't forget, if you do have any feedback about the casting, please let us know about the visuals, about my terms of casting. We are going to be trying
One
so
thing in that
hard to
window
improve.
lets you see in front of the upland.
Scavengers communicating. A little bit of free firing. It does give his location away. Does not make that easy. Anton has moved downstairs and is now going to be trying to challenge that center market. But already some frags has been thrown. And what is Nightmare looking at? He's holding the back through a very niche window angle like that. He's trying to hold up a small piece. But Scavenger's now getting inside the building. Is he not? Esdov has managed to kill off.
Might have got one north, not sure.
Phantom Operator. Good call. Oh, but Anton gets the return kill. Great call. Look at that. Nightmare kills off Scavenger. We've seen it coming. So much action in little time. It's only a 3v2. So the Mattress team is in big trouble right now because they have 2 minutes on the clock. And it's going to be hard for them to approach this situation with 3 separate individuals. What is their plan? What are they going to do? Nightmare's watching the straight. There we go. Great cross. Using all of his utilities. He's going to get into the blue room and try to see if he can get an angle. That's it. good kill
Minus.
by Doggy Dog on YSM Nightmare. Using the blue room to his full advantage. They now made it a 2v2. It's also up to Anton. Anton holding a strong line onto the objective, but unfortunately he gets killed by the Queen, Sophie. Great silence, great focus on these two teams, and it's only 40 seconds, and he is the only one that can do it. Doggy Dog is getting up some good shots on the crates, but unfortunately, it did not help. It did not help. Again, great try by the Mattress team, but there was not much that they can do in a 1v2 where Sophie was just in a better position, using just the entire wooden pallets in order to get just a good amount of cover. It's just looking good. Nothing more than I can say about that. Strong play. Alright, checking out the points again. Nothing interesting. This map is fairly medium to big sized. I really enjoy playing it, and I really enjoy watching it as well, because you could see that they just utilize every point of every building, not just stairs, but they also peek in between corners, two tiny windows, in order to hold a tight angle that they can control. Really cool to watch that. I really enjoy that. Alright, just give it... Don't forget to vote down on the poll, because in about 2 rounds, I am going to close the poll. I want to see what your reaction is going to be. Man, it's really hard. It's really hard to read and do things at the same time. Sometimes. Alright, looking good. Going back. I think I should. Yes. I'm trying to switch in between YouTube and OBS, but sometimes that makes it a little bit hectic. Anyway, don't forget, if you have any good clips, just send them to me. I'm having a good time. I hope you have also a good time. This is Beamer with the Mighty Casting coming in for round 3. This time, a completely different objective for the blue Marsok team to attack. They honestly, right now, have to make a really, really tough approach. They can approach from a couple of different sides, but it is not going to be easy. It's not going to be funny for them. They're going to have to really try their hardest best. Marsok team spawning up on the north. They're getting already some quick action. Mattress Dino has managed to get a first kill. He's already being contested, but he's holding it off. He knows that he's being watched. He knows he's being watched. Ooh, careful, 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 Mattress, careful. But he's managed to get the kill anyway. He managed to kill Sophie. Great play on defense. Mattress pushing out so aggressively. He really had to shut that down. But don't forget about Scavenger. Scavenger has pushed out really far as well, holding out a very strong angle over that eastern market. Looking good out there, Scavenger. Nightmare and Stuff and Nova, they all now have the responsibility of making a different strategy, a different play to get towards that objective. Mattress Dino's decided to hold a different angle instead of poking his head out once again. I think he now decides to hold on a second before actually making a play. Because he got plenty of time. He's just watching for the south. The more he doesn't have to do, honestly. Scavenger looking good out there, buddy. Come on. Currently sitting at a nice 17 viewers. I really appreciate all of you watching the Mighty Owls. Don't forget that you can like and subscribe, and also follow me down on Instagram, where we will post the clips of the week, which means there's going to be like a top 5 with the top 5 best moments of this week of the entire Snakedraft Tournament, which means any cast of the Snakedraft Tournament will be used for the clips, of course, with permission of the owners. to get into a top 5 epic moments, thing. Scavenger, is he willing to push forward, or is he gonna come back? That's my question, honestly. Because Nova is now already into the blue room, but he's gonna get watched. Phantom Operator's holding a really strong angle right there. Not much he can do about that. Ooh, but the moment that Phantom Operator wants to look up his tablet, I think Nova is gonna pop out, right? It's very close, very close. Come on. Just a tippy toe forward. That's it. Good shot. Scavengers managed to shut down SDOF as well. Really nice. Now it's all up to one player, a one player only, which is going to be Nightmare. He's playing a 1v5. That's incredibly tough. Ooh, you're going to get shot. Ooh, he managed to get the cross. He managed to get the cross. Is he going to challenge him? Is he going to challenge him? No, he decides to start running through. He knows it's going to be impossible for him to challenge him. Or I think he doesn't want to take the risk. Pushing it fast forward. Mattress Dyna's now coming into the play. That's it. Good kill by Nightmare, making it a 1v4, which means that nothing is impossible. He can definitely beat this if he continues to go his way like this. But there is only 2 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes and 10 seconds around there. Ooh, he saw Anton, but now he's also revealed his location. This is going to be really tough for him to deal with. Good, looking good. Phantom Operator's holding the entire straight down. There's nothing that he can do about crossing that main street, so I don't hope he doesn't try to do that. But Nightmare, come on. There's another person in blue room, and you can't possibly know it's Phantom Operator decided to move around instead of holding his position, which is also a really good strategy of him to do. Ooh. Anyway, good defense by the Mattress team. Holy cow. That was looking good. Yeah, defense was just strong. They pushed out immediately, took the risky spots, and they decided to shut down the entire market area, which slowed down their push to get across. And they had to change strategy real hard. And that made it really hard for them to adapt and then, to overcome that problem. Because it was only the beginning of the round and they already were down to 3 people. That could add a lot of stress, that could add a lot of problems, but here we are. Which means the Mattress team is right now on its way to come in for a comeback with 1-2 at this moment. If they win every defense round, that means that the Mattress team will win. So the SOPHWOB team has to attack and win the Marsok round in order to be able to make a play. That is a very, very dangerous thing to think about. But so far, that really nice cap on Snow Peak, I really enjoyed watching that. These things, these teams are always just like this close together, like just this. There is not much space between their actual skill. It looks like they're pretty even in my point of view, whilst the Mattress team just held down the defense really well at this round. It's looking good. There we go. Great. So currently I'm only gonna wait one more round before I close the poll, and I do not understand why my YouTube studio automatically tries to translate everything, because I do not care for that. Right, don't forget to get your votes in. We're coming in for round 4, the last round that the votes will be open. There we have it. Defense, remember, same objective. Same objective. They are still in that corner on the southeast, in the little market area, and they're gonna have to defend it properly, and they might try to play it aggressive as well. Doesn't really look like it. No, they've decided to hold back a little. For my point of view, no, Nova is not. Nova is holding down the straight street. He definitely hears the coming from the
Yeah, I'm
market.
pretty sure I just heard some voices on the front right column.
And immediately communicated.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
good job.
front right
Pretty good
column,
job.
I got key up.
This is only the second map of the game, and it's already just immediately straight to action. The Master team is now sort of building up their offense. They're trying to get in a good line to get across. But first, they'll try to probably block out the east section and hopefully try to avoid any flankers. Estov is changing directions.
Just watch out here. Wait. Watch this. There's a line. I can smoke from here.
You
I'll
want
That's a
smoke.
good idea. That's a good
I'll
idea.
smoke.
Yeah.
That's already the first shot by GT Reaper. He has managed to flank all the way around.
Across north, they smoked it. He threw his gun as well.
Leave the gun north of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pincer back a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great idea. But he already got Anton trying to shut down that offense, but Nova is trying to get him some shots on the market as well.
Because I have.
Ay. Don't talk yourself down like that. You got plenty good aim. It's just unfortunate you didn't hit it. That's just it's something that happens. Fire happened onto the blue room. Nothing much happened with it. I wonder what the Nightmare is holding, what angle.
Hey, 2 north.
Ooh, Nova down. Anton with a frag. Mattress already being contested by SOPHWOB. That's going to be making it pretty difficult. He's getting hit. He's getting hit.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm trying.
He's trying to go back. Will he make it back? He's waiting. He's waiting. That's going to be a frag, is it? And the frag connects. Oi! A genius frag. Holy cow. Phantom operator. I'm just going to applaud for that because
I can see him
that
still.
connects it.
400.
That connected really well.
But I don't know.
Maybe I'm seeing ghosts.
Ay. Nightmare. Your angle is so crucial. Your angle is so crucial, big boy.
No one's looking right now. No one's looking.
Anton is waiting for the revive. Scavenger is probably going for the revive. But look at that. GT Reaper is going to be ready for it. He's waiting for Scavenger probably. He's waiting for the cross as well. That's it. Managed to down Scavenger as well.
I don't know if I got him.
No, he's still talking. If you did kill him, he's like, no.
Let him across the bow, man.
Look to watch him.
A friendly discussion between two teammates about the safety of the situation. That's interesting. They only have 2 minutes on the clock, and Phantom Operator is coming in for the revive. I wonder how he's going to approach
Can you
that.
save the revive, guys?
Save the revive? Dangerous question to ask.
He dropped down and he's pushing back to up.
Don't forget about GT Reaper. GT Reaper is still holding it. Look at that.
Wait, no, he's on the fucking truck, the white truck.
Yeah, he's behind it.
He's
He's pushing
pushing
us.
us.
In bucket.
He's
He's pushing. He's pushing.
Confirmed.
Killing off Scavenger.
Hey, that's not the
Ooh. He's killed off Anton. And GT Reaper is coming in for Phantom Operator. Holy cow. Great play. Great play by GT Reaper, confirming in the down bodies, taking the risk of getting shot, and eventually just... Holy cow, how did he not die? That's interesting. Holy cow. Damn, he took the bullets like a champ. He ate so much lead, he actually became resistant to bullets. Holy cow, I think he's eating bullets for breakfast at this point. Alright, I'm gonna close down the poll. I think you already have noticed it. I hope that you really are still enjoying the cast. I'm just gonna put that down in a poll. Thank you, Steven. I'm very happy to see you in the chat as well. Yes, I am a busy streamer. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Anyway, oh shit, anyway, yeah, like that. We are already on round 5 of Bazaar, which means there's only 3 more rounds to go. If you having any clips, send them to me, and also let us know what you think of the casting. It's very important to me. It's very important to the rest of the managers of the Mighty Owls casting. But for now, let's stop the yapping and continue to what's really important. Different objective, this time in the center of the map. Remember, it's still the goal for the MATTRESS team in blue to attack this objective, get close enough to type in a 7-digit code onto the tablet to gain 2 points. So far, the defense, every round of defense has completely utilized. Nightmare trying to get a good frag out there, and there's already some good action by Doggy Dog getting some quick kills out there. Sophie is trying it as well on Scavenger, but it's not really working yet. It's just a pre-fire. That's a great idea. GT Reaper climbing up on top of the building, but Nova is getting into close action together with MATTRESS Dino, is he?
Roof dead, roof dead.
Nightmare getting a good kill on Doggy Dog. There's a lot of quick action going on. There we have GT Reaper on the rooftop, trying to get some good action here, but Nova is getting clearly close as well. There's only 1 person left to defend the objective in about 30 seconds, and I have managed to catch almost all of the action in this second. Phantom Operator is coming back to avoid the cap. He's holding in the windows. He's holding in the window. Nova is getting closer to the objective. Is he gonna choose to shoot to the objective? No, Phantom Operator is coming outside. Is killing off Nova. While Phantom Operator is getting shot out by the entire MATTRESS team, it looks like. Phantom Operator turning out upstairs. He's trying to come in from the front attack, and he is managing to pull it off. As Dom is thinking he's inside, but no, he's on top. Phantom Operator playing the biggest winning factor in this game, making it a 2v1, an almost entirely impossible situation turned into something that's most likely winnable by Phantom Operator if he continues to make this type of play. 4.5 minutes. The MATTRESS team is very close to the objective. Are they going to try and go for the cap? Or is Phantom Operator going to be able to hold down that defense? That is close. That is so close. Phantom Operator making a lot of noise. Nightmare obviously hears it. But is he going to be able to react quick enough for Phantom Operator? Or is Phantom Operator deciding he is going to go very wide? He has decided to get out of his original position, push out to a different section in order to be able to defend the uplink at all times, at all sides. Oh, some gunfire is going on. He's pushing on, trying to hopefully go in for the roof. Yes, he is. He's listening, he's listening, he's listening. He knows where Nightmare is by the footsteps. Nightmare is peeking, but it does not do much. GT Reaper, meanwhile, is coming in from the south, trying to attack that objective. Phantom Operator playing an awesome key part in here, making it almost impossible for the MATTRESS team to properly defend it. To attack it, I suppose. He's listening very close to the footsteps, but he must know that GT Reaper is getting closer towards that objective. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to start pushing back? Or is GT Reaper soon enough going to be able to attack it properly and defeat Phantom Operator, the big menace against the MATTRESS pushing team? Will this be, yes, this will be the first SOPHWOB MATTRESS win. That means they're back into the game.
It was so obvious that it would go up there.
Holy cow, a huge defense played by Phantom Operator, being shot down by your first Nightmare, looking up onto the roof, and unfortunately killing off Phantom Operator. Having a really good round though. This is what I call Onward. This is what I call peak gameplay. There is a great strategy, there is great communication, there is great adaptation to the round. You don't just sit in a single spot and then hope that things go well. No, you actually adapt, run around and try something else in order to try and win. Wow. He just turned that 5v1 or 4v1 into a 2v1. That's just absolutely insane. Killing off 2 to 3 people is already insane in this type of gameplay, but wow, he shot it down really well. GT Reaper also with the 83 kill death ratio. It's looking really good for him on Bazaar. It seems people are having fun. That's the most important part. It's already round 6. This could be SOPHWOB winning the match, technically speaking. Or else, if Mattress team wins, they might be able to pull it around. Mattress team should be right now on the I think it was the defending side. They have to defend and then win a Martial round. That's what they gotta do. They have to defend, win the defense, and win a Martial round. That's gonna be really difficult for them. Anyway, back to that same objective on round 6. Wow, defense getting ready to run and defend the objective. The Marsok seems to be having the same spawn at this point.
Don't pick it up, don't pick it up.
What are they going to be able to do to make it happen? They have to win this offense round and win a defense. That's what their goal is. They have no way to make it happen. So many smokes. GT Reaper already crossed through center.
Two crossing, two crossing.
Already managed to get onto the roof. Many pre-fires.
Yeah, two.
GT Reaper. Holy cow. Getting down the first kill on Scavenger. Mattress should hear it. Mattress should know. Yes, he knows. He calls it out. This is really difficult.
One's on that roof, Reaper, watch out, one on
Great call, great call. GT Reaper got a good kill. But
Nice
Sophie has managed to shut down the entire offense as well. Onto the rooftop. Ooh, a frag. Frag does not connect. He is basically... Whoa. You're so lucky. You're so skilled. You shot him first. Holy cow. That's scary. That's really scary. Well played. Well played. I think Phantom Operator is aware of Nightmare on top of that opposite rooftop. But it's only those two players that are now playing to the objective. Ooh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Ooh.
My bad. Good.
Shooting at it. Mattress making a little bit of shooting noises, but now Nova reveals his position. Phantom Operator tries to get a kill on Nightmare, but Nightmare is shooting and returning the fire. Sitting at a consistent 70 viewers. I'm very appreciative of you all watching. Don't forget to let us know where we can improve. That was a little pre-fire. Mattress, what is your plan? What are you going to do? 3.5 minutes, and you need to start chasing. You need to start spicing things up. Kills need to be made in order to be able to get any chance of winning. But no, the chance got less. He got confirmed, and it's all up to Phantom Operator, but he is on the rooftop. It's going to be so difficult. It's going to be impossible for him to do this. Alright, Phantom Operator killing off your first Nightmare. He is now able to get on the rooftop. Definitely he has to get off that rooftop at all costs, because there is no way for him to attack that objective or make a play if he just stays on there for another minute. Yeah, he's getting down there. I think he still thinks that Nightmare is still alive up there, but he has to make a play now. Yeah, he's checking the time on his clock, on his watch. We can't see it, but he has a watch on his wrist. Come on, sir. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta make a play. That's it. That's it. Yes, and he goes for it. Goes quickly. Grabs the hands. Ooh, that's a little... Yeah, I see that.
My body.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Bruh.
That's funny. How do stairs work?
That was fucking weird.
I get it, I get it. It's my first time using stairs as well. I would be just as well confused as you are. 1 minute and 50 seconds. It's gonna be real tough for him. I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna be able to make it. Alright, yes. Making a play. Sophie has pushed out pretty far as well. Is Phantom Operator gonna be aware of that problem? No, he is not. He's gonna get shot. He's gonna get shot. Because Sophie is ready. Very much ready for Phantom Operator. There's not much he can do about this. Great angles, maybe even a team for that one. Oh, that's it. That's it. SOPHWOB team has won the match by winning 2 out of the 3 maps. And now all the Mattress team can do is gain 1 map point. In order to, you know, get a good win out there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just quickly go to the points. GT Reaper with a 10-4 and Phantom Operator also with a 10-4. That is really good looking out there. I really like seeing that. That's they've done some good action out there, both these players. That's incredible. Damn. Anyway, we're soon gonna come off to round 3, map 3, and that's gonna be the last map. So far, congratulations to the SOPHWOB team. They have done an incredible job. Like, both these teams are just so intense in their fighting. Their communication is really good. The util usage is really accurate on both teams as well, and they seem to really know the entire game really well. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So once again, I hope you do enjoy these casts. We're currently sitting at 18 viewers at this moment, and I'm really happy to see and to say that that this is possible with the Mighty Owls casting. I hope that I see you around more often, as I will be casting as much as I can for the Snakedraft Tournament. If you have any clips of any cast from the Snakedraft Tournament, please do send them to me, and I will start editing them and create a poll to create a player of the week kind of thing. I think I have a very strong contender for one of these clips, and I bet that you players would also like to share your opinions about this cast, about other players, about any of the clips you see. Wow. Damn. I'm gonna just put it down there. Who's gonna be better? Like GT Reaper, who's gonna be the MVP? I wonder how many options I can put down there. Oh, we're actually playing cargo. That's interesting. Nice. Welcome back to the Mighty Casting. Today we are playing cargo. I can't remember I made this video, and I'm very happy to see it. It's a little bit outdated, but today we are able to update those stats. So get your clips ready, get your, I don't know, get ready for it. Yeah, the longest caps have been for 11.2 seconds. My antics DJ. We still both laugh about it today. It's really a bit long for an experienced capper. It's looking good. These teams are now going to have fun, and we're already going to go into the first round immediately, if my game allows it. Come on, set the end to round 1. Thank you. 4-3 round 1. That's what we'll do. Remember, this is uplink game modes, where the people, the orange team has to defend the Marshall team for pushing the uplink. But this map is going to be so quick, there is no time for talking, there's no time for bullshitting. That's already the first trade by... And that's already good. He was already getting close for the cap, using his smokes, but it did not happen. MATTRESS is shooting at the objective in order to avoid any people in the smokes trying to push out. Sophie is getting close to the objective, but MATTRESS is going to have to take action on Nightmare.
One tunnel, one tunnel.
Great action already being played. Mattress Dino killing off so Nightmare, but Sophie is getting awfully close towards the objective. And he saw him, Sophie is coming in for the cap, is he? She. Yes, she is. She is pulling out the tablet. She's listening. Watching for the smokes. Ooh, and that's already 1 point for the SOPHWOB team. I'm sorry, the MATTRESS team. I switched them around, did I? I did. That means that they decided that... Okay, that's interesting. Am I stupid? I think I am stupid. Yeah, alright, I did correct. Mattress is going to try to get out a good game out of his. Cargo is so hard to cast because there is a lot of action that happens in a little time. So I'm just literally pressing some of the keybinds in order to get the most amount of action foreseeable out of the point of view, because there is no way to get a good overview over such a small map with these type of situations. Cargo, it's just like a box. You're just gonna have to get people cramped into it, and then you're gonna start firing different angles. It's less about the deep strategy and more about raw gun skill that you're gonna have. Coming in for round 2, they are not deciding to do strategies, they're going straight for it. There we go. No time to wait, no time to hold back. Alrighty, quick util usage. A lot of flashes, holy cow. Are people allowed to see? Holy cow. After coming in around the corner to get Sophie, but Sophie was first. And an operator gunning on a Nova, but Doggy Dog is getting there first. Pick your fight. GT Reaper's laying down in order to confirm one of the bodies. Looking at that, just using the entire VR body. But it looks like that the defense team right now... Never mind, they made it tight. It's now a 2v2 situation with Phantom Operator having good eyes onto the objective together with Doggy Dog. Look at that, the Phantom Operator is going to be getting it. Ooh, he did not manage to get that kill. He missed his shot just barely, just barely. Doggy Dog watching closely. Out there, making it a 1v1 situation. It's just Doggy Dog against your first Nightmare. Definitely, it would be a Nightmare for me in this situation. Cargo is just such an incredible looking map and so hard to play if you want to do it well. Not a lot of possibilities in terms of attacking, but as you can see, this objective is pretty much boxed in with 4 places where you can attack from, and Nightmare is just holding it down, making sure that they can't cap. It's going to be really difficult for him, and I think he did hear the footsteps of Doggy Dog just a moment earlier. Doggy Dog, come here. Util being used. Ooh, and that's up for the SOPHWOB team. Nice. Why did someone hide a message? That's not possible. Anyway, quickly go to the statistics. I don't want to wait too much. That's better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. We'll do it like that. There we go. These rounds are going really quick. Cargo is just such a hard map. Honestly. Holy cow. Why is... Mighty Owls did delete... what? Why did I delete messages? I did not do that. What's this kind of censoring? What is this? Stupid? Well, that's anyway. Coming in for round 3. Dino coming in with quick flashes. He's just getting on the fire by Estov, but many people... There we go. That's the first piece of action that we got. Mattress holding down the center area to get in with Doggy Dog. Doggy Dog coming in for a round of flank. Is he going to be able to get a good flank out of that? Nice, that's a good kill. Good kill by Doggy Dog. It's now up to Nova and GT Reaper. Good frag out there, but it did unfortunately not select. That's a match. Mattress and GT Reaper. GT Reaper killing off Mattress Dino. Great play by GT Reaper, honestly. Keeping it very quiet. Now Doggy Dog is just kind of holding the angle to avoid the Monster team from pushing. Frag out there, a little bit of noise.
I traded.
Ooh, that's a trade. That's a trade. My Scavenger. Scavenger is up for the revive.
That was definitely a kill.
GT Reaper, it's up to you, buddy. 1v4. Are you able to do that, or is that going to be something that you'd rather avoid? Also, a lot of noise. Ooh, and there was Anton. Oh, yeah. Getting the second point for the Mattress team. Right. Looking good out there. Just some great action from the defense. They moved around a lot, which Cargo does really allow. Cargo really allows for more movements than any bigger map, because normally you would be worried about people just going around and going for a flank. But on Cargo, you don't really have that problem. The map is so small, you can hear everything. Like every tiny noise that you make is going to be known by the enemy team. So that's interesting. Anyway, coming in for round 4. This is the quickest Cargo I've ever had so far. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it as well.
I could only change it to fucking keyword a little bit. I think I got what I wanted.
Right, coming in for the Marsuk side. Let's see what's going to happen. What Utas are they going to throw? Ready to work. 3 corners being made by Phantom Operator. They are ready for communications.
I tagged one right side.
To the revive. Defense peeking in between the door and the container.
-1 center 2.
So killing off Scavenger. Good play. Confirming the body. Mattress coming in with the kill on Nova. Ooh, that's C4. Well
down.
placed. Well placed.
I'm not down. Mattress. No. I'm not down.
You're not down. Are you, Mattress? You're not down. Okay, cool. It seems that there seems to be a 4v3 situation for the Volk. Volk is trying to get a good look at there. What is GT Reaper going to do? Fire. Ooh, yeah, revived.
Tunnel, lane 1, left side.
What's going on? Phantom, what is he doing? He's throwing a frag, throwing in the smoke, and he's moving back. He's trying to make it. Anton is now, this time, being the person now who's in trouble. What are you going to do now, Anton? That's good kill by you, Anton. Good push, but you almost got shot at. Ooh, very lucky to be alive. Honestly, bring your votes out in the chat. Let us know what you think of this match. I just want to hear opinions. I want to hear opinions about cast. I want opinions about the players. I want opinions about the teams. What do you think? Both of these teams did really well. Or who stands out specifically this entire match about being the... I think you should just kind of scrape your head and then try to just, you know, try to get the dust from the fragments of the frag grenade off your hat. I think your hat just kind of protected you, buddy. Looking good. But Sophie, you're in such a dangerous spot, but you got such a good eyesight. Look at that. This is the tiniest angle that people can use, and they are using it. That is how Onward works. Strategy, thinking ahead, knowing where you can and can't peek. Just a little patient. What are you gonna do? What is your change? What are your chances? You got 3 minutes on the clock, which means kind of all the time in the world. He hears a noise. Phantom knows. Phantom knows. Phantom knows. Anton, he's listening really hard as well because I think he knows it as well. Yeah, definitely he does. 2 minutes 35 seconds. What is your chances? What are you gonna do? You gotta approach the situation, are you? Yes, he is. He's gonna challenge Sophie. So that's a flash being thrown. He's pushing around it. He's going in for a common spot, but now Sophie is going to be challenging Phantom Operator. That's a flash being used. Coming in around the other corner. She got challenged by Anton.
One's outside center 4. They're below the U5.
Nice.
Confirmed.
That is not confirmed. That was another dead body. That's interesting.
More description.
Come on, Anton. Come on, Anton. Nightmare is now the one responsible for the defense together with Esnov. What is your strategy going to be? What is happening? Let's check out what the defense currently is doing. Little fire.
He's moving around me.
Phantom Operator. Come on. You're holding that angle to the objective really well. There we go. Sophie was calling out as much as she could. Anton hears Nightmare so well. Ooh, Nightmare shot below the cargo door, so it's only up to Phantom Operator to make a good play and try to get a win on the Mattress team. Very hard fire, very hard fire. Flash, needs to be flashed. He can do nothing now. He can only wait to let that flash wave off. Ooh. That's a second point for the SOPHWOB team on cargo. Yeah, they're making it a tight game. Like, they're not giving up. Both teams are really, really pushing each other to each limit. To each other's limits. Oh, damn, that's interesting to watch. Getting back to the scores quickly. That's perfect. Wow. Oh. Mattress Dino with a 6-3 kill death ratio. On cargo, he's doing really well. I like it and I enjoy seeing that. Yep, and I'm going to update the statistics just as soon as this match has ended. Don't forget to send me your clips, because those clips are going to be very fun to watch. I'm going to just do a clip of the week. There's going to be so much. I'm going to just make it more high quality than it has to be, just because it's fun. Don't forget, you can book me as a caster on mightyowls.nl, mighty-owls.nl, which is in the description, and it only takes 30 seconds for you to book a cast. So, you know, fill it in, get me to cast. I'm casting anything, basically. Anyway. There we go. Objective. The objective is currently not an issue on this team's side. Like, they're pushing towards it, but they're not really going for it. They're going for the kills. Alright, Marshal team, what are you gonna do? What utils will you use? There's already been a revive, so someone has been hit. Yes, Phantom Operator killed off your first Nightmare, whilst your first Nightmare killed off Anton. Sophie has definitely heard it. This is where the game kind of slows down, because now they're in the center and they're gonna get kind of stuck. GT's being thrown. Two people on those boxes. You don't see that often. GT Reaper coming in. He's going in really slow.
Baron's on it too now.
Oh, I
They're
saw
not
one.
going for it.
There's one over there. There's
What?
one over there.
More description?
So quiet. He's playing so quiet. Flash. He's being flashed. No, pushing it around center. Coming in off the Phantom Operator. Good kill. That was a good play.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sophie down Scavenger. That's not good. Ooh, has not had an angle on it. Coming in around another angle. He's going to try to challenge them through a different way. Mattress Dino working around each other. Sophie and Mattress trading. Sophie being still alive.
Left side red.
Ooh, Scavenger in big trouble now. Getting a little bit shit on. Ooh, SOPHWOB's team is attacking so thoroughly. And the SOPHWOB team getting its 3rd point. Damn, these games are so fast. I can't keep track of it. The SOPHWOB team is just kind of mowing down. Even till the last moment, they're not giving up to give that Mattress team a single point. Like as in map points. Because every map is basically a single point. They don't really care about the internal points of the map. They care about who wins the map. And that's how you get the points, basically. That's how it goes. Anyway, quickly to the match stats. There we go. Looking pretty good with Mattress Dino on 7-4, White Nightmare 7-3. I'm really enjoying it. It's looking good. This map is so fast. I can barely keep up. First of all, I really hope you do still enjoy the cast. Anyway, a lot of things are being going on. These teams are just really doing their finest best. And I enjoy that so much. There we go. There we go. That's better. Coming into round 6. There we go. Again, defense, same position, same defend, same objective. The round has officially started. How much can we actually see? Pre-fire. A little pre-fire going in. Ooh, body just got touched a little bit through the container. That's just unfortunate. That's the way how VR works. GT Reaper is on the left. He is in such a dangerous position.
Yeah, go Marcus.
When are you gonna push out GT Reaper? You're waiting. You're hearing it. I'm waiting for you. That's 1 kill. Now you're gonna do something. Mattress here's. Mattress here's. You got a 2nd kill.
-2.
And then they trade. And then they trade. Very well done. Very well done. On GT Reaper's side. I'm still giving you time to get a
Minus. Still 1 left.
The Mattress team is getting shut down by the SOPHWOB team. It's only up to Anton to get into that 1v3 situation and defeat him. Alright, 30% of the poll of like, are you all enjoying the cast? With the answer, I want you to quit, is 30%. So 30% of the viewers want me to quit casting. That's a little bit unfortunate, but too late for that. That's not going to happen. Because I'm already too deep into this. I made all this stuff, and I'm not going to be able to do it. You're watching me anyway, so, you know, give me a little respect. Anton playing it really careful, but he has no other choice. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and all the pressure currently is on him. Really checking every corner, making sure to not get shot. Also making not a single footstep noise. That's also really impressive, I must admit. The MARSOC does not hear the radio communication, by the way, of the enemy. You only hear it of your own team, so that's pretty neat.
So if you want to watch East, I'll watch Reapers.
They're heavily communicating, which is very important. Oh, he's getting so much closer, so much closer. Watching in between the red container. This is the fourth point for the SOPHWOB team, and it's the final one. So that's impressive, really impressive. Let's hope I can get a screenshot down of this before anything happens. There we go. That's it. Yeah, basically this is it. We can just watch them all leave. I can't really show the scores, unfortunately, anymore. But GG, well played to every person in the SOPHWOB team, in the MATTRESS team. I hope all of you have enjoyed the cast. And all I can say is thank you for watching. Basically, no, get back, I wasn't done. If you have enjoyed the match, don't forget to like, subscribe, book me for the next multi-house casting. You can do it literally in the link in the description, not that hard. And of course, follow the Snakedraft Tournament. It's very important, it's very fun. Who doesn't want to watch the Snakedraft Tournament? Who doesn't want to play in the Snakedraft Tournament? And don't forget to send me your favorite clips, please. Have a very good night, sleep tight. This is Game Streamer Beamer, and with the Mighty Casting, have a good night.